Yo! It's your boy Carcino here, and let's get into it. Now, there's been a lot of speculation going on about the Takeoff situation. So I wanted to address that because people don't seem to follow like what's right in front of their face because they don't want to believe it. They see it, but they just don't want to believe it. It's like, I know it's there, I see it, but I just don't want to believe it. Translation: Takeoff is being accused of a sexual assault of a woman in a mansion party that took place back in June. Okay? Now, according to the records that they have on file, that he went there with DJ Durrell and they went to the mansion party and she declined the weed that he offered her, allegedly, during the party, but followed her to the bedroom upstairs where he allegedly assaulted her. Right? This already sounds like a crazy claim, right? Now, it says that she filed a report with the LA Police Department after the party. Her attorney told the magazines or whatever it was that they filed a suit to the police department so they can get things moving. And the police department has filed no charges against Takeoff. And this case has been the most weirdest thing alive, according to the attorney for the girl. She was like, I don't want to disparage the law enforcement, but I've never seen a case handled like this. And what she means is how this case was handled. Now, remember, uh, the civil suit, remember, this is a civil, not criminal suit. You know, he got a civil suit against him, and it was filed on the morning of August the 5th. All right? Now, when they went to the police, they said they went to him the day after the house party, which was on June the 23rd. There's a lot of things I don't like about this situation. And let me get into this even further. I've never seen somebody with an assault case that they go to the police officer and get a medical exam and file a report. And once they do that, in a drawn out investigation, and not much more has been done after the fact, you know, they just hoping that, the beginning of the discovery of the suit, that they will have some witnesses come forward. And they're committed to supporting the criminal investigation, but the time for waiting for the LA Police Department, they figure that has passed. And they believe that there is some battery and gender violence. I have no idea what they're trying to go there, but hey, all that she's saying is my client is terrified. There were weapons on the premises. Some of his security, they have guns. He's a famous artist, and my client is not someone with resources, and they're concerned about their safety and retaliation. It's like, oh my gosh. If you were concerned about those things, you wouldn't have done this in this fashion. Um, then, after the fact, what I also have a problem with, and what I also see, is that the timing of this. Have you noticed that this happens right after the Migos try to get out of their contract with their record label? Once that happens, all of a sudden, mysteriously, all of these things pop up. It's like, oh, wait a minute, we found something. Yep, we got something on you. Here it is. Yep, it's right here. I found that to be a little suspicious, and I think that a lot of this is calculated, has been planned, and been put to the side, and it's a lot of smoking guns here. And amigos better be very careful how they move, because their habits could come back to bite them. All the vices and things that you do. That's why I'm saying, when you make a move like that, you got to make sure that, the wife, the house is locked down. You got to go to the mattresses. Because, they ain't playing no game. It's a lot of millions on the table that people talking about, just not getting anything out of it no more. A lot of millions gone. So whenever you in that, you in it for a dog fight. You're going to have to fight it on many facets. So Takeoff, I don't really believe this situation happened the way it did. I'm mostly am inclined to believe the client, because of, it took so long, and the fact that they're going for the civil part of it. You know, it's just, I don't. Now, I want to say again, thank you to everybody that subscribed to my page and hit up the Cash App. My Cash App is Carceno, Carceno, just like we did the Real Brothers the other night. I want to thank all my real brothers that showed up and held it down during that whole time. We had Outlaw in there, we had Xavier, we had man, no, we had some more people. I just can't even think right now. So many people in there. I know Frank was in there for a minute, Uncle Frank. So, a lot of people thank me too, for putting them on the stream yard, so their voice could be heard. So a lot of them been sharing videos and stuff. So it was pretty cool, So I appreciate everything that you guys have done, man, for real, for real, for real. So if you like the Patreon, the Carcino for Life Patreon, definitely hit that up. We might get loose like crazy talking about this on there. Yeah, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm out.